everybody, this is my Flosstube Harpy Stitch, all about my cross stitching. I'm Amy. Welcome if you are new, and welcome back if you are returning. I am filming this on February 16th, right after my part-time job. This is Flosstube number 20, and it is, let's see, week 6 of 2025 for my cross stitching year of 50 starts. I didn't actually start anything new this week because I've already started all the ones I had scheduled. Though I do have most of my stuff already prepped for March, so if one of the March starts fits one of the prompts next week, which I should find out later today, I may start one early, as I've done before. Work's been pretty good. I got a honey bun from one of my students in 4th period. They waited till I wasn't looking, dropped it on my desk. So that was nice. Not something I expected in high school, so that's cool. We finally got some snow. It warmed up above 0 for a little bit, although it's going back down again. We don't have school tomorrow. It is President's Day here in the US. So I will be at home tomorrow. I do have to do some stuff regarding my student loan. I need to do my application for teacher forgiveness and the SAVE program. Hopefully I can get those in because it'll put my loans in forbearance without using up my forbearance that I have left while the legal case is going on for the SAVE program. So that's on my agenda for tomorrow. After that, we may go visit the sister-in-law because her birthday was on Wednesday. Don't know yet. It'll depend how she's feeling, how the hubby's feeling. So could be that, and hanging out with the nephews a little bit as well. And then Tuesday we have access testing, which is for English language learners, and that's the only kids that'll be in the building. And I'll be proctoring the test, and we'll have 3 proctors so that we can each get our prep time. And then husband has another treatment that afternoon. So that's all the life stuff. We got Deadlands tonight, so that'll be fun too. Role playing over Discord, weird Wild West kind of stuff. Then, sorry, I sometimes look off into space when I'm thinking. So we'll do that, and I get to hang out with my kid, my son-in-law, a couple of friends, the spouse, and we role play, and I usually stitch while we play because I can do both things at the same time. We are still listening to Dungeon Crawler Carl together. We just started book 3 last night. They are so good, and they keep getting better. They're, excuse me, itchy eyebrow instead of itchy nose today. They keep getting better. And he's got another series he wants me to listen to as well. So we've been doing that a lot while he plays No Man's Sky instead of watching as much TV and movies. Although we are still doing the Doctor Who for my challenges because we've seen the Doctor Who's a bunch of times, but it's always fun to go back and see. In fact, there's a pop-up challenge this week for watching the 2nd Doctor, who... the series we're going to be watching is The Graveyard of the Cybermen, and you're supposed to stitch on something with a star or something representing outer space, so I'm going to actually use that as an excuse to get 500 stitches on Sapita by Maroomy Designs, because I haven't picked that up in a while. So that's all my plans for next week. I will make further plans. In fact, I need your help making plans for next week and what to do tomorrow. But we'll wait on that until the end. So what I've done this week. One of the things that I worked on was Frogworts by Black Needle Society. It is, I'm not sure if you count this as a SAL because it's a retreat piece and you add it, but it's not really. So I've been working on year 1. I got a couple of the Burt's Every Flavored beans in there. I've got our Bottle of Fame. I finished the spell Wingardium Leviosa. And, actually 3 jelly beans. And I got part of the sorting hat in. So this fit quite a few of my prompts this week. And there was a monthly challenge, 900 stitches on something with a lightning bolt. And there's a lightning bolt over here. that I don't know if I will get to before I get to the 100 stitches. So I've gotten about halfway to the 900. So this is probably what I'm going to be working on for the rest of the day. I really like the greens in the potion bottle. I like that we get all the different colored jelly beans. I already have, this is Hagrid's umbrella, and that hides his wand that they took, or the wand that Dumbledore gave him to use after they broke his. So I am working hard. I know footprints up here, they're in the right place. This footprint is in the right place. These over here, I've got to frog because they're not in the right place. So this is one of my big pieces. I don't have a ton of pieces. I had several pieces that fit several of the prompts this week, so I kind of just focused on those. Another thing that I worked on, because I needed something that had words, a short sentence, but wasn't just words. So I worked on Dancing in the Moonlight by Praiseworthy Stitches. This is on Mystic by Picture This Plus. I think it's 32 count, 2 over 2. I forgot. Back, rewind. All right, this is on Stonewashed by Seraphim. I think it is also 32 count, and I'm doing it 2 over 2. The bottom part of that fabric is why I really wanted it for Frogwarts, but let's go back to, I didn't write notes again, and so I'm scattered and all over the place. But I got up, I worked on the branches here so that I could get to starting the words, and I really, really love the way this Peoria purple is popping on this Mystic fabric. I am almost done with the tree. The tree is my least favorite part, actually. I got the kitty in here. Right now, he still looks like he's floating instead of walking on the branches. So I'll get, there's a boo-hoo or something. I got to get the bird's beak in. I've started on the Simra stitches. I don't know how you say it, but they're the little star ones here. I still have to come down here and finish up the fence. Oop, you cannot see. Let's do it this way. Oh, there we go. There's the puppy. You do finish the fence and doing the detailing stitches in a couple of skeletons still. My favorite part really is the white, because there's so little variegation. I can kind of just go any which way I want with that, and I don't have to worry about it looking too stripy. So I'm really close to the end. I think I will finish this soon. So then I just have to figure out how to fully finish it, because I actually have quite a lot of room on my wall. I should put some stuff up here. The problem is that if I put stuff back here, our four-legged friend will bat at them and try to knock them off. I have my scarecrows that I did, the scarecrow silhouette, and I moved it, and it's hanging right above our router. And when the cat wants attention or wants to be fed early, he goes over and he'll try to bat at stuff on the router, or he'll reach up really high and bat the corner of my stitching in the frame, and just to get your attention. So yeah, I'm gonna have to make sure that anything I hang up is not where the cat can climb to, because sometimes he is naughty. All right, this also fits several of my prompts. This fit one of my prompts. This is the It Sal by Robin Allen. It's just on white fabric that I had. It's going to say Losers Club at the top. I have 4 of the letters. Last time you saw it, I got in the sink. I'm still missing the faucets. Most of this mummy here, he's going to be the mummy. So this top row is what the kids see, the nightmares the kids see in when Pennywise is messing with their brains. And then I got a lot of this filled in. So I was missing a couple of colors, so I was like, I really want to work down here, but I don't want to go digging for the color I need, so I'll just fill in this. So that's what I was doing. It doesn't take too long. I'm really looking forward to getting down here. There is silver, the bike is down here, and then below that will be the paper boat. And this is like one of my favorite books of all time. And I think for this one, they pulled more from the book and probably the old miniseries than they did from the new movie. So it's going to be fun seeing those elements come in. And my other project that I worked on this week, this is my last whip for you this week, is the Wisdom Stocking, art by Cherry Gerhardt, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. This is one of my whip goes. So I only have 2 whip goes. I have the Wisdom Stocking and then Cliffhanger, both by Hade. They are my focuses for my whip go this year, and I got my 2 days done on this in addition to 3 of my weekly prompts. So I got 626 stitches in since you last saw it. I got in all of this blue over here. There was some here, but this here, because this is on 25 count, so they're really tiny. I expanded out over here. This is the beak of the bigger raven, because there's another raven that comes up here, and that's part of his beak on the crest. So look at that. And I know in a few spots that the stitches look a little lumpy, but to me that's okay because it kind of looks like the feathers are in different layers. My technique has definitely gotten better since I started this, and I'm dealing with the tightness of the weave a little bit better. So this is a gift for my child. Their needlepoint stocking that I made them when they were a baby is fraying, and it's a teddy bear. My child is now 25, almost 26. Big Harry Potter fan for many, many years, and is a Ravenclaw. So I got this. Their name won't be on this one because it didn't have a space for a name. But, and my child and their spouse are boycotting Rowling and Harry Potter, but we did confirm with my child that they still want this. It's not an official Harry Potter product, so Rowling's not getting any money, and my kid still loves the story, just doesn't want to support the author financially anymore. So I'm glad, because this is a lot of stitches, and I would really, I mean, it's beautiful. So I'm glad that they still want it. All right. That is all my stitching for the week. As I said, it was a very condensed amount of projects because I was trying to fit things together so that I could get as much done on individual pieces as possible. I will be figuring out a couple of things today about what I'm going to do for next week, because our challenges always start on Monday for fandom. So I only have 2 pieces of haul. And I am going to do a couple of shout outs. So let me do my haul first. It's really just my cross stitch magazines. I got both of my magazines, and I wanted to share with you just a couple of things out of them. So here's my Just Cross Stitch. It's very spring. I am not a spring stuff stitcher. Maybe a few like St. Patrick's Day stuff I might do. Sometimes the Easter stuff is super cute, but there are really only 2 things in here that I love, maybe 3. So let me turn to it real quick. I guess I could show you the picture in the back, but those are so small. There's a Irish Blessing in here, which I thought about doing. Oh, as I said, I'm not usually a spring person, but this is their new Stitch Along, and it's got kind of that botanical feel of like my mounted butterfly wall and the rare horror flies. So, but it's like, this is spring, then it'll be summer, fall, and winter. And I think that's really cute. So I was tempted by that, but I've got so many other things I'm working on and starting. And then there is this goofy little bird in here that is just so adorable. He hits my goofy quotient here. Like, perpetually surprised at what comes into my mind. He tickles my funny bones so much. I might have to make him. Just because he's like, I love it. He's so cute and he makes me laugh. So I might have to make him just because he cracks me up. And I don't really care about the words here, but I love gnomes of all kinds. But my favorite thing that made me really excited was there's a surprise Halloween pattern in here. And I just had to share it because, oh my God, it's gorgeous. It is by the same designer that did Old Scully. Old Scully is one of the things, that I'm going to start this year. But this skeleton moon is just, oh my gosh, look at it. Like the little drippy things here. I don't know if I don't think they're cobwebs. I think they're like vines or something. I don't know. It is just, and again, it could be because it's got a purple background and I'm really into purples. But I just love it. It's a different setup. So that was the thing that really was like between the goofy little bird and that I was really excited. And that bird is pretty small, so I could probably get him. All right, now there are a couple of things in my Just Cross Stitch magazine, but not a ton. So I already did this. They had one of these little red pandas as a kit to make a card in a previous issue, and I already did it, but this one's got 6 more of the little red pandas. So if you like red pandas, there's this sleepy dog cushion, and he kind of reminds me of our dog. And so I was thinking about, he kind of looks beagly already. I was thinking about redoing the colors so he would look like our puppy. And we have some of his ashes, and we were thinking about going to Build-A-Bear, and they have the memorial ones where you can get ones that look like your pets, and they have a beagle, and what they'll do is they'll take a little bit of the ashes and they'll put it inside in like a little heart. We were thinking about doing that, but I might do something similar with this little guy here and just make him look like our doggy, and then we can put him on the doggy's spot, and he can always live in his spot. Was not expecting to get so teary-eyed there. The other two things that I was really excited about in there is this little guy here. He's super cute. I like the design here they have on him. It's from the Cross Stitching in the Forest book. And then I love jellyfish. And the alphabet this month is jellyfish, seaweed, and ocean bubbles. Yes, Mr. Dwimmer. What would you like? So those were the things that were really exciting to me in my 2 magazines that I got. And next month, they'll have a sleeping kitty design to go with the sleeping puppy. And I might, I had already got, the cat came back and the dog came back. Oh, I cannot remember the designer's name. It's a little zombie paw coming out of a grave as a memorial piece to give to that I'm going to make for my child who lost her cat last year that they've had since they were pretty little. And then one of the dog, but I might switch it and do her cat as a cushion, but her cat was a tortoise shell, so changing that might be a bit more than I feel I can handle. But so I'm happy, like, oh, excuse me, I had something slipping. I am really happy anytime I get don't fall. Oops, stuff fell anyway. I'm I'm really happy every time I get a magazine that there's at least 1 or 2 designs in it that I like, because then I feel it's worth it for the cover price of the magazine. And every issue there's at least one thing that I was like, oh, I might stitch that. So, but I always want there to be something in there that I want to stitch. So usually there is. So I always feel like it's not too bad. For shout outs, Alli Z is Crafty is back. You probably already know this. She's done 2 videos, and she's really fun. I got halfway through her first video back after a year hiatus, before I went to work. I think when I get done here, I will be putting that on to finish up that episode. And then I watched Dizzy Stitcher a bit. I watched Accio Whip's newest one. So I haven't had a ton of time to watch Flosstube. I think tomorrow, when I get up while I'm filling out my applications to help deal with my student loans, I will probably throw on some Flosstube for my own sanity, just to give me a calming thing. But that's all I've got for you. I am hoping to get a lot more stitching done this week, since I have a day off. It doesn't happen very often, so I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are well. May today treat you better than yesterday, and tomorrow treat you better than today. Have a great time and enjoy your stitching. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. I need your help. I am in a quandary as what to do tomorrow stitching wise. So I finished one of my whip go goals. I've gotten 2 days on wisdom, but I haven't done any stitching on cliffhanger. So my question is, should I focus on cliffhanger tomorrow, or should I focus on getting as many of my weekly stitchy challenges done tomorrow so that I can have dedicated days to cliffhanger later in the week? What do you think? Comment below if you have an opinion. And as always, please like, subscribe. It really helps me out. I'm up to 141 subscribers. Woo woo! I get excited every time I get over the next 0 point. So yes, if you have some advice, if you have a suggestion on whether I should focus on my whip go tomorrow or focus on my weekly challenges for fandom so that I can be done with them earlier in the week and get more days stitching on other things, let me know. And again, goodbye. May today treat you better than yesterday, and may tomorrow treat you better than today. Have a great week.